Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get right into it. We got GTBP, scalped it a little bit for a couple of dollar gain on the cash account. Just now, actually, it just sold out before I went live. That's why I was waiting a couple of minutes. By the way, I apologize for my stuffy nose. If my energy seems a little bit low today, I am not. My health is not quite up to par, so I advance my apologies in that case. If you're in GTBP, it's a nice little play. Good money can be made. The cash account is sitting at 105. Currently sitting at 527 on the margin account. We do have some options in there, so we'll see how that plays out. We do have $300 in cash with 2 day trades, I believe. Is it 2 day trades? 2 day trades. We can have some fun this morning. Obviously, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We're here to make money. Money. Last week was very exciting. We had a pretty exciting Monday yesterday. Yesterday I had some good runners. Today we've had some decent runners already. Not quite like last week, but there are the plays out there. Had some nice pop-ups. Anything else? Not really. Oh, wow. MGOL. See y'all talking about that in the Discord. MGOL doing pretty nice. AULT is up 31%. GREE EL. Oh, what about BSFC? Didn't BSFC do its? It did a reverse split. Are we gonna see a pop up today in it? That's the question. The float is incredibly small. Yesterday we didn't have that much volume, but I think BSFC could be one to keep an eye on. Got a lot of pop-ups here. By the way, I've taken 5 share position on ELTK. I just like the company. I think that it's actually undervalued. I think that the chart is looking nice. Could go down further, but I'll just buy more. I've also taken a small 25 share position on DSWL. The reason being, I just like the setup. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is a good company. Actually, it's probably a fake company, but how do you say? The ticker still moves up and down, right? ONFO. What's going on? There we go. BDRX not looking terrible. We rise and grind, ladies and gentlemen. We rise and grind. Another day, another dollar. Good morning, Vietnam. Let's get to it. Let's get hyped. Let's stay tight with the trading. As you all know, I don't like to trade until market opens. Unless we got to play like MYMD. Low float. I don't know about that. Low volume as well. MTC. Whoa, MTC took a big drop yesterday. Did they do an offering? We're below some fib levels. AMC. Let me ask you guys. You guys think we're gonna see another pop up in these plays? You think the market got the cojones to bring these bad boys up? Hey Pyro, good morning, good sir. How you doing? You keeping an eye on that silver I see? I don't think we're done yet. I think we're. I don't even think we technically started. I mean, we started. We started a while back. My play is SVM, man. SVM is hit 415 yesterday. It's currently sitting at 415 pre-market. Pre-market doesn't really mean much on this play, and silver does look like it's kind of found some resistance, so I'm not going to be surprised if we see a bit of a pullback, but to me that just smells like more buying opportunity. Yeah, I actually I don't really have silver making its launch until like late July. I definitely had it making this initial run up, kind of what we're seeing right now. I think we actually do head into the mid 30s before we actually make that larger move. I think we go high 50s. I think we definitely break all-time highs on silver, but that's just my personal opinion on that, not financial advice. Could be my naivete within the market, but I don't really see how they can keep silver down, because the shortage on silver has now been, it's been such a long time, and it's only increasing. Demand is going up, so yeah, I'm not really liking what I see in the market right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see much. I see a couple of plays with potential, some plays with setups, but not really confident. LMFA. This one's gonna try to hit 460 again. What's the float on this? I'm assuming it's pretty small. Yeah, 2 million. What's the volume? That's only 10K. Okay. Again, excuse me for the stuffy nose, and I know that it might be a little bit annoying today. You agree? Yeah, no, I definitely think silver is, it's going to be the end-all, be-all here. I think gold will have its nice moves. I think copper, palladium, platinum, all of these precious metals, but I think silver, genuinely, like, it's going to, man, it's kind of crazy. Well, if I have kids, I'll try to leave them some silver that I somehow lost in a boating accident. Boating accident off of the shore, off the coast. LOI? Is that a ticker, or are you saying LOL? I know you're saying LOL. Okay. That's a classic realm jumper stream moment right there. Yep, BDRX still popping up. I actually saw this at like the 190s and the 160s, but I don't like these like slow grinders in pre-market. I don't like them. I don't like the volume. Like I actually like the manipulation within the market, because I'm so used to it. People who complain about manipulation in the market, it's like, yeah, but you can get used to the manipulation. There's only so much. There's only so many ways you can manipulate something. The only reason manipulation exists in the first place is because the standard way of doing things is exploitable, and the exploitation of the standards is what manipulation is. And then there's manipulation of manipulation, so on and so forth, and then eventually it plays out, and then you get new parameters within the market. So manipulation just creates borders that they just don't tell you about. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah. Actually, I tripped and fell somewhere in the forest over a pine cone pyro, and somehow I was just I was carrying, and it just I don't know, somewhere lost in the woods. I think there's like a pile of leaves out there somewhere. Pine cone's a tricky motherfucker. Gotta watch out. Watch your step. EDBL. EDBL actually kind of looks interesting. Interesting 5 minute setup. I think you could get a spike to the sixes here. It's only like $1 move though. I want something with a little bit of meat. Give me a little bit of meat on the bone. What happened to all these meme rallies? Getting all excited. Finally get my day trades again. I gotta sit on the sideline. You know those videos like when people are on the canoes and they're going down the Amazon, and you got all those carp, like I think there's videos of this like on the Mississippi River as well, where you got just those carp who like launch themselves in the air and they jump on the boat. That's essentially what the last week of trading has been like. It's just you just had to pick one and then just exit out with some decent profit, and you would have grabbed a couple of fish. They were jumping inside your boat. Actually, they jumped and hit me in the head, and that's how I lost consciousness. But okay, this is a little played out now. All right, man, you're really only gonna give us a week. I know someone mentioned on Twitter that there were mid caps running, like pretty much anything above $5. Yeah, you had a couple of pop ups here and there. All right, we still got 15 minutes left to go before the market opens. As of right now, close that out. We need silver to break 32 and hold it. Actually, that's not true. We need it to break 33. 33 is a key level. 33, 34. We're at a key level here, obviously. Right, if I'm not mistaken. If I go all the way back. You gotta go all the way back to 2011. Yeah, you have some major resistance at like 32, 34, 37, and 40. So you got a couple of 30s that are locked up there. But I mean, I can't once you get past 40, it's really gonna go. I mean, you probably miss it. You'll blink and miss the 50s if they keep it down. If they manage to actually keep it down on silver. That's a big if, though. Wait, what? MGRX. MGRX looks pretty good. See, we're going to get 3 plays that drop like 10-15%. We're going to get 1 play that pops up 20%. So the question is, which is which? That's really what we got to ask ourselves here. Y'all, maybe GT at 6. Oh, that it's that where did that play go? GTBP. Oh, whoa. Did they do an offering or something? What happened? They just dumped 500,000 shares. You could be making money right now. I actually traded it from like 12 to 15. I made a couple of dollars. I only had like 1 or 2 shares. I scalped the first one pretty early. I always do that. I always take half my position off once I'm in the green, because then you can like really sit there and you can just watch it for a little bit, because when it drops back down, it's gonna have to drop twice as much as it went up for where you sold, because you got half your position. And if it keeps running, then that's really your position that you're making money on. But I can also do that because my position percentage relative to my portfolio is pretty high. So, like, if you got 10 grand in your portfolio and you're day trading, or like, ideally you want to be trading anywhere from 2 to 5%. I mean, actually it's 0.5 to 2, but that's only like $50 to $150. You're not going to make anything with that. So you probably want to extend that to about 2 to 5%, which is around $200 to $500. And if you make 5-10%, I mean that's like $50, $25, which is pretty good. But when you're trading with like $300 to $600, you kind of need to leverage yourself a little bit. You need to be willing to risk your portfolio. I think MGRX will bounce based on news. All right, I'll take a look at that. I just did 12 to 15.50. Hello, good stuff. Yeah, no. Excuse me, guys. For those who just came in, I'm a little stuffy today, so if I make weird noises, yeah, no, just nice little trades here, man. Look, I spent 9 months streaming and not making any money in the market. So if I gotta make a couple of dollars a day to slowly grind up, I'm 100% okay with that. As long as I've learned, like, on a fundamental level, I've learned how to defend my portfolio, which I think is probably the hardest skill you have to learn as a trader, because that does require a lot of conditioning of oneself. Right, you basically just have to like rip out your emotions. You have to just kill your emotions internally and just be like, nope, this is a losing trade, we're done. CING is popping up. Okay, the volume's pretty consistent. I like that. Float's low. I don't know what that's going to look like in the market. I don't see any news. CTXR probably have a pop-up, but I don't think it's going to go much way. I don't like those wicks. But yeah, no, I've kind of learned how to defend my portfolio, which is, I think, the most important skill. Now it's being a tad bit smarter with taking profit. Right? It used to be, can I get profit? Okay, I've learned how to do that. I've built my portfolio and went from 100 to 600, which is not bad. Then it was learning how to defend it, which I think I've conquered to a degree. Still, there's still those trailing emotions within certain plays that I still leave on the table sometimes, which I definitely could avoid. And then with that, now it's just about utilizing that and just being consistent. I think that's the biggest thing. I was holding MGRX. Oh, MGRX is mango, right? I just realized that. It's mango. Yeah, it's mango. Oh shit, Pyro. I completely forgot about that. Hey, let's go. DJ Underground, good morning, sir. Lex, I hope I said good morning to you. I might have forgotten. On MGOL, no, we'll see. I'm just going to let the market do its thing. We got 8 minutes left. All right. I'm not going to get cocky here. Just going to watch the market. We're going to... CING is really moving here. Volume's picking up. I did get some news. I don't like how low this volume is. But it could be the case we see a massive volume pop up. Let's see. We hit 290. This goes up 300%. What about the 2 hour? 137. All right. Oh my God. I was late. You know what? We're going to stick with it. All right. I normally don't do this, but we're going in. And boom. God damn it. Defend the position, right? All right, you know what? I don't think this is completely done just yet. Maybe. Oh, my voice getting a little squeaky. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Man, that tapered so well, too. They tapered that. Whatever, I only put in 100, so that's not bad. Still got 200. All right, market's open 2.5 minutes. Just waiting for it to pop open here. Man, it's those plays. Sometimes it's not even so much that it dropped. It's just my entry. I need to work on my entries, man. Oh, you can't short it on. All right, we'll just wait. We got 1 minute. There was another play. It was like ST. Was it ST&T? ST&G? No. Scorpio Tanker as well. That's a cool name. GTBP might have a pop up here. I'm actually curious to see how this plays out. All right, boom. There we go. Market is open. All right, let's update this real quick. Market open. All right, we got MGOL at the top is now starting to move up. Initial opening. MGRX coming down a little bit. Edible had a little pop-up just before the open. AULT. MMAT. MMAT could be an interesting play. I know there's a lot of retail behind this play. Damn, the float's kind of small as well. All right, we're going in here. This was yesterday. All right, MGOL kind of coming down here. BDRX popping up. BDRX is still strong. Mango's looking good. What was the news on Mango again? Doubles to sell plant. Okay. There we go. MMAT popping up here. All right, first sell the first half. MMAT. Come on, MMAT. Hey guys and gals. Oh, what's up, Lamphere? Playing AULT, got burned a lot in that stock. Curious on CNE. Did real good yesterday. That was good to hear. Alright, well, CING did not go in my favor. Anyway, the 1 minute. Alright, that wasn't good, but we got MMAT here. Hitting the 1 minute 5 hour. So we got massive resistance here at the 520 level. Altec pop down. Coming back up. Yeah, Altec has low volume, so it's always going to act weird like that. I don't really care about CING. Bad trade. Took it before market open. What am I doing? There we go, MMAT. I also got calls on this account, which should have learned from the last time. It's probably not the best idea, but how do you say? It is what it is. There we go. Another resistance level. A lot of volatility. Damn, I bought that really well as well. Oh, they're prepping for a market manipulation lawsuit. That's interesting. I'm curious to see. The old GNS move. Hit 356. Damn, MMAT was a really good buy. Like it was, I hit the nail on the head on this one as well. I think it still has some more upside. I think we're gonna see an attempted retest of this like $4 area because they don't really have much volume. I mean, they're kind of building the volume right now, so I won't be surprised if we get a slam down here. Volume is still pretty consistent. They don't have any options, which is good. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Dance for Papa. Let's go. Actually, that would have been dirty. The volume's still increasing. As long as we can stay consistent here. I'm not a big fan of how they leveled this up in pre-market. That's the only thing that's kind of making me nervous, but the way this is set up, I think we should see a nice little move here. By the way, so if you guys could do me a real quick favor, just hit that like button, it'd be very much appreciated. Does help out the stream, helps out the channel. Go to the 3 minute, yeah. A little weak right now, but still early on in the morning. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got levels. It's the 15-minute chart for me that also looks really good. The 5-minute looks good. They're a little played out though. 15 looks good. What about the 30? 30 also not half bad. It's a little awkward, but yep, see, they're just gonna they'll play around with it. Alright, we're gonna sell 5 more shares. I'm not gonna sell all of it, but we've had a nice little move here. Make it a bit harder for them to drop it. I mean, I know for a fact that a lot of people own the float here, and they're probably not going to be selling, so. What about my cash? How much did I have settled? I hope none of my information gets leaked. No, I think we're good. I got 28. Alright. 28 on the... We got 28 on the cash account. Oh, baby. SPWR. Watch out. Watch out. Come on. If this thing has another pop... Actually, wait, hold up. Let me look at silver. Ooh, silver is almost at 32 again. All right. The tunnel vision was real there for a little bit. Just wish I hadn't done the whole CINT thing, but hey, it's part of the game, right? Yeah, it's initial. The initial move. It is what it is. Wow. What? What about GME? How's GME doing? GME's at 21. What about AMC? AMC is at 466. It hit 436 this morning. Weird little drop. Still think MMAT should be climbing up a little bit more here. I did take 5 more off the table there. We're down to 40% of our position on it. Still think there's more juice. Look at the 5-minute. We don't even have the 13 crossing up yet. So we're going to be playing around for a little bit here. Now it is still the first 15 minutes, which is always a bitch, but hold up. I got to look at I'll do that on the side. I'll look at ELTK's financials. They got consistent revenue. Up 3%, operating profit up 8%, net income was 1.7 or 27. Up 11% over Q1 2023. Net cash provided by operating. They got 1.3 cash. All right, I got nothing to worry about. Actually, go ahead and dip, my friend. Go ahead and dip. Yeah, it's technically a little overvalued, but hey. All right, MMAT got the float traded right now. I still think we head to that 4-hour 504 EMA. If we get lucky, we break and we hit that 120 on the daily, which would be around $6. Now, obviously, we saw massive resistance at that 460 and that 370 level, which are both levels on the daily. We do still have a gap at 478. Not saying it's going there, but I think this will have some volatility in it. I don't want to hold this for too long. Silver is still marching its way. Bart says horrible open. I actually agree with Bart here. MGRX getting set up. All right, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, boom. Nice little play right there. MGOL also pushing up. BDRX on the way down. XYLO with a pop-up. A lot of volume. Holy shit. This is definitely shorts covering. Signs letter of intent to acquire a leading AI company. Options? They have options. Oh, wow. What? How does this have options? Bro, the market... Sometimes, I swear to you, the market don't make any sense. How does this company have... I've never heard of this company. This company has options. Look at the whole setup. Wow, this thing dropped all the way down to 150. Popped up all the way to 328. Came back down. 331. Yeah, MGRX, a slight topping pattern, low volume. This still doesn't look too bad. Oh baby, SPWR, come on, come on! Holy shit! Save my account, you son of a gun! Save my account. You got so many resistance points up above us that it's kind of ridiculous. How's GME doing? GME's going the opposite way. Just for those of you who are not aware, I do have call options on SPWR, so that's why I'm like kind of getting hyped a little bit. MMAT having a little bit of a volume breather. Silver breaking 32 very cleanly. Ooh, baby. Today's a mixed day. If I hadn't messed up on CING so badly, I'd actually be really pumped right now. I'd be like full blown. My emotions would be riding high. How is that possible? Everything is telling me that this should pop up. We got the 4, and we should have a nice little 4-hour candle here. That was a. Alright, let's keep an eye on MMAT for now. Still looking good. I knew this was going to be a level of resistance here. I'm not sure. They might just try. They might drop it one more time. Try to bring it back down to this 500 again. There we go. Come on, MMAT. All right, let's take a look. What are the other plays doing? MGO kind of dropped here. MGRX, I want to say it's a topping pattern, but that could be a little preemptive. It looks like it's going to have a little bit of a roller coaster ride. BDRX finally popping up again. MMAT breaking the 340s. Let's go. AGRI dropped and bounced back up. XYLO coming down. Come on, MMAT. I know the potential of this play, man. Silver back below 32. So happy I sold most of my GWAV. T1 rule goes into effect next week. Will be interesting to see how the market reacts. Well, yes, that is true. It will be interesting because that also means you can day trade a lot more. All right, that's. You'd basically be able to day trade on your cash accounts. There we go. There we go. Whew. See that little pop up on MMAT? Told you. This thing's going back to the 4s. Come on. I want that 4-hour retap. Give us a daily push. Look at those long wicks, man. Holy crap. We get it. You're trying to short it. There's no way anyone who's whole. Look, I know the MMA. There's like a whole MMAT community. Like I used to do a lot of Twitter Spaces when I used to have a lot of time on my hands, and the MMAT Twitter community, and like they have a whole Discord. Like it's huge, and it's not all MMAT. They also do. It's like they had like a whole thing back in the day. This was like when COSM was running, right? I'm not saying MMAT is gonna go all the way to the moon. I'm not saying that. Like I'm still trading it. Like yes, but don't be fooled on the high turnovers of stocks. Yeah, no, I'm not. But I know for a fact that MMAT's float is like it's locked up. Like these mofos, they want this thing to squeeze. And this tis the season for the squeeze. So tis the season. I'm not saying that taking profit is not in the cards. That's not what I'm saying. I've already taken profit. I've talked with these guys on Twitter Spaces, dude. Not even apes, not even the GMers were this dedicated. Because the amount of they did like a spin-off dividend on MMAT, and it fucked over a lot of people. Like there are billions of dollars, if I'm not mistaken, right? And they basically just cut the trading a day early and like canceled the trading because they like then it was squeezing. It was up like a couple 100% or something like that. Thought MMAT was OTC by now. No, I think it's what is it? MMAT. I think it's like MMTLP or something. MMT. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm not saying to. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. I'm just providing you information, right? I actually bought it because of the setup. I mean, it bounced off 270 right off the 500 EMA on the 5-minute, like, and there was a gap fill at 415. Like that's the main reason I bought it, and it had a low float, like 480s. There we go. 390s. Come on, baby. Look at that nerves. Look at the nervousness. I'm just saying there's a whole dedicated community. I'm not saying they own. I mean, think about it. There's only 6 million shares, right? I think did they do a reverse split a while ago? They did a reverse split for 1-for-100 back in January. Like the float is small. Like, I know that like and those guys. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you something. Those guys hate Wall Street, dude. You think GMEers, you think all these Morant's rants mofos hate Wall Street? Nah, bro. Nah. Trust me. That acne face got no hate in it, bro. Just because that mofo got pimple scars don't mean he actually hate Wall Street. And let me tell you, these guys had like coins, dedication, bro. I've never seen anything like it. Hey, P71, what's up, bro? They got aped. Oh yeah, 100%. They 100% got aped. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying for today, for this move, like we've seen a lot of pop-ups, so like recently we've seen a lot of pop-ups, and this one is like market high is 394. We're still riding MMAT, bro. I still like the setup. I still like the volume on this as well. They did launch it. It's still early. I'm not saying, like, still keep an eye on it. 15 minutes still looking pretty nice. Bounced perfectly off that 13. Maybe the next candle might be an issue, which is coming up in a couple of minutes. I mean, if you look at the 15, you got consistent volume from the opening, which I think tells you kind of everything you need to know. Come on, we're going to break 4. It's going to happen. They got this perfectly tucked underneath that high channel. They got it tucked perfectly. Very clean, very exotic looking play. Yeah, we need to break 401 here. Alright, I'm going to take another 5 off the table just in case they do that skedaddle fuckery on the next candle. Secure a little bit more. Man, that was actually pretty big. So we're down to the last, what is that, 15 times 2? We're down to the last 30% of our position. We've had some high volume up on this candle. As you can see, they have it tucked in this channel. They're probably going to bring it down next candle. If they can even do that. Good bounce off of the VWAP so far. Oh, come on, SPWR. This thing, man. I said a long time ago I would never do options on this account again. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, Lanfear. Okay. Look at CNENEY. Deadly stock. Oh, wow. It looks pretty interesting. I had a lot of opening volume yesterday. Flow is small. It doesn't look half bad. It does not look half bad. It has no volume. It has the setup. It definitely has the setup. All right. Sorry, I'm still on MMAT here. Come on, let's go. We're going to break the 4s here. We hit 392. So we've now done a penny lower on each candle high. There we go, 93. Boom, we just 98. Come on. We're going to break. It's going to slap 404, hit 4010. Underneath that gap fill. There we go. We hit 4. There we go. What, 411? 407? Thought I saw 411 there for a brief minute. No, we hit 410. Well, I did say 404, 410. All right. Now we got 415, 418. There we go. Boom. Okay, well, we filled the gap. So now we're going to see some selling pressure kick in. People are like, profit taking time. Wow. There's no volume in between on that 350. They're definitely going to bring it back down there at some point. We're gonna get people chasing this right now. People are definitely gonna start chasing this because they see the weakness in shorts. They see the weakness in shorts. See, this new rule only for stocks, right? Lex, actually don't know. Tune, are you still trading Buru? Actually, I have not looked at Buru this morning. Let me take a look at it. 15. You know what, Pyro? I actually don't. I'm not trading it. I don't have a position on it. I did obviously make some money on it. Not a crazy amount. Like $10, $15 on it or something. But it kind of depends on your thesis in regards to some of these meme plays, right? Buru is kind of a meme play. Buru, like, if you remember, like, I was talking about Buru at like $1 and it spiked to like 4, like out of the blue one day. Like it was up like 300%, and then it came right back down. So it's a play that pops up. It's a play that institutions want to have positioned. Not saying they're going to be making a bunch of money on it or anything, but it's a play that has many eyes on it because for the technology, not that that really matters or anything, but okay, we hit 419 on MMAT. We're still climbing up in volume here. All right. Oh, no. Man, SPWR, you son of a gun. What's DSWL doing? Bro, there's no volume on this ticker. I really kind of want to sell out of this play now, but part of me is going to be like, if I sell out, this thing's just going to skyrocket, ain't it? I don't know. What's possible return? Like 4? Oh. No. Well, I made money on it. That's good news. I made 75 cents. All right, I'll take it. I'd actually honestly rather put it into ELTK. I'd rather put in there. All right, so what is my actual cash position? $300. We got another 52 there. We got another 60 there. So technically cash is sitting around 400. And we got a bunch of options. So technically, man, these options plays make these entire things so wacky, so wonky. All right, here's the MMAT attempted setup of trying to keep it in the pocket. Joel, good morning. What's up? I missed POFSCY. Should have gone in at 12 cents. It's up 2,000%. What? PC? What is it? PC or PO? POF. Oh, it's OTC. Okay. Yeah, I don't play OTC on this. Steve, what's up, bro? Have a wonderful day. All right, man. I did great on last week when you called out on Discord. Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, I think Buru is a play where if you kind of hold it, it's gonna have its pop-ups. Sorry, hold up. Let me take this off. The thing I'm currently debating within myself is, are we gonna see more like pop-ups? Like, are we gonna have a 2-week meme run and that's gonna be it, or are we gonna get some pop-ups again? I mean, that's kind of what I did with SPWR, right? Is I kind of bet on the fact that we're gonna see some more pop-ups, and it's kind of holding on support, so. Nothing crazy. Oh, what's GME doing? I think that's kind of the question. I think GME is still going to have a pop-up to the 50s. I know some people were saying that it needed to pop up last week, and if it didn't, then it was kind of dead. it could just be the case that these plays are done. Now, like that's I guess that's the question you kind of have to ask yourself here: is do you think that these plays still have potential to pop up here? All right. How's MMAT going? All right, we're now starting to fill this volume up a significant amount. They got volume left at 340. I don't know. They kind of 30-minute looks a bit awkward. They got long wicks at the top. I don't know. I've already taken some decent profit on it. Remember, I do want to be able to hold my. DJ Underground got enough for a Happy Meal. POFSCY got in at 07. Congratulations. It's actually available on Robinhood. I don't know how OTCs are available on Robinhood. Well, hey, congratulations to people who made money on that play. It's not my cup of tea. By the way, silver is soaring through the 32s now. We are at a 32 quarter, which is nice to see. Actually curious to see how that translates. I don't get it. How can silver be popping up but miners be down? Is it the consistency issue? Is that what it is? I think SPWR is gonna pop up. I think you're still gonna see pop-ups later on in the week with some of these meme plays. I don't see how they. Let's look at the option chain here. I mean, they're gonna try to bring it down, of course, but yeah, this week's option chain is kind of weak. So is next week. They might do it over a month or so. What about June? I know June was heavily loaded. Yeah, they gotta bring this below 20 for June 21st. Those are good, Buru. Buru with a nice little bounce. Buru also had a new patent issued. Dude, it sucks because Buru for me is like it's one of those like fundamental plays where I mean they don't really make money, but I actually like their technology and like I like what it's based in. It's kind of like quantum plays. Speaking of quantum plays, what's up quantum plays? Quantum plays are kind of dead. What about QBTS? Interesting. Oh wow, they got options on QBTS. Gap fill. What is it? QBTS. Let's see. There's like 3. QBTS, QUBT, and QMCO. There we go. QMCO. Actually don't really remember much. I should actually be paying attention to MMAT here. Boom, baby. Look at that bounce. Quantum QMCO is actually really good. They have their equity is negative, which is kind of crazy. I'm still thinking QMCO. Oh, is that your play, Pyro? I forget which one's your play. Good job, DJ. Future contracts on silver. Nobody's buying physical silver. Actually, general public is selling silver. Yeah, I think that's gonna be dumb though. I think that's dumb. Right? You got Chinese markets, and you also got what is it? Chinese markets. Oh, and you also have inflation. I know you were saying that like spot prices like in real life are actually a lot higher. But I still think that's a mistake. It was, but I sold it a few weeks ago. It was dumb, but people need the money. Yeah. I mean, but I guess that's what they want, right? That's exactly what they want. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. I know I didn't bring the canteen with me today. I guess with silver, it's a race against time in regards to the dollar squeeze. I think they're gonna try to squeeze the dollar here. LIDR is moving. All right, yeah. Let's actually go back to. Oh look, hey, look at MGOL halted on the way up. Mango's looking pretty good. BDRX had another pop up here. Was it LIDR? I don't see it on the screener. 18%, not bad. Float 5 mil. Volume's a little low, but hold up. This has an interesting setup here. Yeah, they caked that up with volume yesterday. They caked that thing up. It's actually been a while since we've had to consistently play squeeze plays, so excuse my ignorance here. Okay, MMAT, a bit of a drop here. Do I think it goes higher than this? We filled the gap. It's kind of the issue. I don't know. They keep on lugging that low volume, which it's kind of pissing me off. Yeah, I mean the 15-minute, like we just flipped over to the next 15-minute candle. It's a low volume. If you get a green candle here, it's gonna pop. Right now, consistency in the volume. I mean, you've had increasing volume on the way up. You did have long wicks, selling pressure, but well, you still should hit that $4 area. Yeah, DJ, I know, bro. I know. No, I got plenty of space. I got a big ass desk. That's not the issue. It's just the coffee pot is like it's family. It's for the family, you know. I don't want to be hoarding it. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna take another 5 off the table. On MMAT, we've secured decent profits so far, so I got nothing to complain there. Just I want to make sure that I'm still building the account. Plus, we had a little bit of a slip up on that CING play, so we do need to claw that back a little bit. Plus, if MMAT does actually do what I think it does, 10 shares is plenty. I'm not going to complain about that. SPWR, on the other hand, still, I don't like how it's at the support level. It's a really awkward 5-minute setup. Yeah, they now got volume support at 370, which is kind of what we're hitting right now. They're going to come back and try to fill that 340 level, which is actually probably what you need if you want it to go higher. They probably got a shit ton of orders down there, which is what probably why you see these preemptive long wicks at the bottom, because people know that. So it's probably why it's not going to go lower. MGRX with a pop up here. AGRI is not looking terrible. ONFO popping up. How's LIDR doing? Still at that $3 area. Duo's making a big move here. A lot of volume. 6 million float. Yeah, it's a bit of a preemptive move there. Oh, okay. Now I see the POFCY move. Holy crap. 3,200%. DJ, I think you made more than Big Mac money, my guy. If you're in that play, you made more than Big Mac money. There we go. MMAT trying to pop back into those fours. If it does what I think it is, 10 shares will be plenty. So you need to break that 460 level. We got $6 on the slot. $5 a bit of a level. 480 will be tough though. I do think they're going to do that 4-hour 500 EMA fill just slightly above with the gap fill. But we'll see. Right now they're just trying to keep it under 4. Still trying to keep it underneath that channel. But that little drop on the EMA, that's a yeah, MGOL halted on the way up. Oh wow, look at that. 102, 104. Bro, this is where I wish I had like thousands of day trades. Bro, you could just skip through everything. Just all in every time. You know what? What? How much did I have? 28. All right. Boom. I'm going in on the cash account. Boom, baby. Come on. Alright, we took a little profit there already. Come on. We got another trade going. 114. Don't like that. Let's break it. They're going to try to pile that volume at 110. going to try to slam it down with a halt. If you can't break that 114, 114 again, break it. We need to break it. There we go, break it. Boom, sell another 5 shares. I only took a 25 share position on it. And yes, I'm selling out pretty quickly. I do get that, but that's why. Dropping it right back down. They still got that gap at 88. Man, look at that volume on that. 16 million? Holy crap. Shares outstanding alone is traded in that candle. MMAT still got the juice, man. Still got the juice. Alright. We're gonna go for, oh, hit 116, okay. Yeah, oh, they got that 110. We gotta break it. I want to clear 110 here. What's the 4? What about the daily? Daily mid-range. Gap at 145. Did they let it go there? I don't know. This kind of reminds me of, what was it, FFIE? I bought FFIE at like 120. I was like, oh no, I don't think it's going to break this level. And it ended up going up another like 50, no, it was like 75 cents or something like that. I don't know if they're going to keep that volume. What about MMAT? MMAT still holding it. Looking a little shaky though. I'm going to sell another 5. We got 5 shares left on the MGOL. Not really too big on the... I'm in late on this play, guys. That's why. I'm not telling you to sell. I'm just saying I'm late. So it makes me nervous when I see candles like this and like you jump in late. Like if you're in at like 60 or 70, you're looking at this like, yeah, it could bounce around in the 90s for a little bit. But if you're in at like 107, like you're sitting here kind of going like, Okay, you got enough for a Big Mac. Silver taking a bit of a drop here. Not much of a surprise there. Oh, look at that. Big buying pressure kicking in. Wow, they just brought it right back up to that resistance. Oh, they're trying to flip it green. They're trying to flip it green. There we go. Alright, well, I'm out of MGOL. Still got MMAT to focus on. Alright, let's take a look. We got volume here. Volume support is not very strong. If they keep it down, then they've kind of pushed it down. We did fill that gap. That gap fill is still a bit of a... Made a little bit of money on MGOL. I like it. On my cash account, so I'm just trying to build that up piece by piece. Still got 10 shares on this bad boy. Let's see, question is this a topping pattern? You know what? I'm going to assume it is, and I'm going to sell 5 more. Pops up as soon as I sell. I mean, we're up 32% on the position, so that's why. Like, go for another, what, 100% or something? Actually, let me take a look. What's the 350? How much am I up currently? $5. Yeah, because I bought in at 287. Yeah, I'll risk $5 for a little bit more. We're just going to coast and try to pop up to that 420 level again. Let's take a look at some of the other plays. MGOL still sitting at that 105. MGRX with a nice little pop-up. BDRX still kind of underneath that level. AGRI popped up. CSLR climbed up 30%. ONFO didn't really go anywhere. There we go. MGO making another move again. I don't understand how ELTK is down so much, man. They had good earnings as well. Volume was low. Got inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, that volume on MMAT is now really starting to pick up here, which is kind of my concern. The relative volume to that gap of the 340 level is like, at the beginning it was kind of fine when we kind of reached that level first, but I think there's still like those MMAT holders, but I think when we hit that 419 gap fill, I think that's when a lot of those. Oh, MGOL halted on the way up 124. Sold too early. Yeah. Whoa. Went in on FFIE at 130. Okay. All right, Lamphere. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, my guy. Not a bad area to buy. GME still kind of hanging about here at this 22, 21 level. CT&T halted on the way down. CT&T hit, what was it? Hit 45 yesterday, and it's all the way back down to $4. So, massive drop. I'm not sure if did they do an offering or something? Yeah, they did a public offering 5 days ago. LIDR still making moves to the upside. POFCY taking a bit of a drop here. Wow, we still got support. We still got support at that 370 level. For now. Actually, hold on. Let me throw up. What was it? ELTK. I'm just curious because I wanna start loading up on plays again, and then just kind of riding them out. But I need to see the valuation on this. Yeah, 26. Yeah, it's still kind of undervalued or overvalued, but whatever. Yeah, once you break 368 to the downside on the MMAT, that's when you're going to have an issue. And you got this weird EMA setup. They do have a bit of a topping candle, even though the volume is low. The volume is low on MMAT, but we're now starting to enter out of the first. Oh, DOGZ halted on the way up. I'm not sure if anyone's playing that, but I should play CCTG popping up. FLJ had a pop up. MGL still halted at 124. There we go. Look at Mango go. 86, 87. On the rise, baby. Market's still well and alive. Whoops. $84. Damn, that was a really nice. You said it. I think you called it just before that dip. You called it on the dip in the 40s. Broke 50s, hit 40s. You're like, I think it's going up. I remember seeing it down here in the 40s. So since your call out, it's up pretty much 100%. So. And good call out by DJ. DJ called out MGOL from the bat, right? Off the bat. Yep, keep an eye on MGOL. Called that out really early on in the morning. Or well, just before open. Interesting. Oh, okay, there's that break on MMAT. So I did sell out my last position on that or my second to last position on that. Unhalted, MGOL hitting 126, coming straight down, filling the gap left at 124, 125. BDRX now starting to make a pop-up, starting to make a move to the upside. MGRX still below that 87. How many times do we got to bounce off support here? We bounced off 3 times. Yeah, MMAT going back down to the 340s. We're going to see if we have buying pressure there. MGOL halted 141. True skittishness. This is what I was saying this morning. I need to work on my gains. First, I had to work on my gains, and I had to work on my losses. Now I got to work back on my gains again. There we go. We cleaned 88 on MGRX. VUQ OTC up 90%. I think Steve even called that out. He called that out the other week, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're gonna. Question is, do we see a bounce here? There we go. 89 on Mango. Mango up 250%. BDRX still chilling. MGOL is locked up. Get ready for the rug on Mango. I mean, Mango's still climbing, so it's doing nice. 91 now. Whew. Silver with a nice little bounce. What about the daily? What's the daily looking like? Silver is a little nerve-wracking because we're way outside the boils right now. Gold did hit all-time highs yesterday, and right now we're underneath that previous all-time highs. 99, MGOL still halted. There's a little bounce on MMAT. Man, look at that move. 99, beautiful. Waiting for MGOL to get unhalted. I think we're going to see one little pop-up back to that 373.80 level. $1 on Mango. The ride continues. How's oil doing, by the way? Yeah, keep an eye out on oil, by the way. Oil's had some pretty decent dips below the 78 levels, bought up every time. We are underneath the, the 200 EMA on the daily. That's future contracts, of course. Oil generally likes to stay above it, but we do dip every now and then. And we bounce off the 800 as well, which we... See, when we bounce off the 800, we kind of just trade sideways for the most part. $105. Wow. Mango was the play, Pyro. Good call out. Actually, what MGO is up 500%. Yeah, okay. MGL was the call out, DJ. Right now, percentage wise, MGL was the call out. I'm surprised they haven't halted this. 110. Wow. Nope, there's the halt. As soon as it's 110, they always halt it. Okay, we suspended at 112. There we go. MGOL now flipping on 149. Gap at 141. Back down to the 130s. Nope, they halted it on the way down. Not letting that bad boy move an inch. BDRX now starting to pick up some steam. I don't have any. No, I got $1 on the cash. Wait, so I needed that hit. Had to pay property insurance yesterday. Nice. Congrats, bro. But just real quick on the T1 T2 thing, right? So that does mean that on the next day your cash is settled, right? It just instantly, as soon as you're in and out, your cash is settled on your cash account. Because that might mean I might have to flip. If that's the case, I might have to flip it over to everything over to the cash account. Because that means technically you have unlimited day trades, right? You can day trade your entire portfolio. Usually, like once you run out of cash, then you can't day trade anymore. Because if that's the case, that's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah, they're just gonna bring this all the way back down now. I'm tempted to hold MMAT. If this holds the 500, I might even buy some more. I don't believe for a second that any of those. I know I didn't buy any real shares. I know that for a fact. Oops. See, correct. Next day settle. Let's go, Pyro. This is gonna be beautiful. Do you have any indicators on how long halt will be? I know that there's rules surrounding it. Generally, when it's on volume, I think it can't be longer than 10 minutes. I think they have to unhold. By the way, BDRX making a move, 280s. I think that means that they have to unhalt it within like a 10-minute time frame. I think if it's suspended, it's a bit different. I know there's a bunch of rules surrounding it, so. Question is, do I buy more ELTK? No, not yet. No, Steve, I understand that, right? But right now you're waiting 2 days, so that means like, if I buy, then tomorrow I have to wait, and then it's settled. But this means basically whatever is in my portfolio on that day, and I use, like, if I have about $400-$500 in cash, and I use that, then basically what that means is that the next day I would have that money back to be able to day trade. But it's just you're reducing the day of waiting, right? Because I like on my cash account right now. I can quickly show you. I don't think I know important information. No. If you look at my cash account right now, it's $105. Nothing crazy. Um, I have unsettled of 104, but I think I have like, I think it's like 40 something dollars that is going to be unsettled tomorrow. But then that also means I have to wait another day. But if it's the T1, that means that tomorrow all that 104 will be unsettled or will be settled tomorrow, right? All right, MGRX still suspended, BDRX popping down, MGOL still. Oh, there we go. MGRX unhalted below the dollar area, no surprise. ONFO popping up here, volume spike. All right, MGRX just chilling for now. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. No, that's a good clarification, Steve. Yeah, it's not that you have unlimited day trades, but I'm saying, look, I'm using the like most of my money is in the margin accounts, which feels like if I move everything over to the cash account, it would feel like it would be unlimited. But no, you do have a cap in regards to the actual money you have in your account. It's just the time of waiting for that cap is significantly reduced. All right, how much do I got left on this? All right, $2.50. All right, we're gonna sell out at MMAT. Done with that for the day. MGRX coming back down. MGUL unhalted on the way down. Does have a gap up to 130. So technically, I'm out of all my plays. I don't have any more day trades. I don't have any more settled cash. So I within the first hour. All right. By the way, guys, I've if you haven't checked out already, I made a car video. I'm gonna be doing. My schedule is really messed up right now. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming consistently. It's also why I said I would only be trading when I have day trades or have the ability to trade. Um, Good news is because of the settled cash thing next week that goes into effect. That means I'll be streaming more because that means I have more money and more opportunity to day trade. So that means I'm going to be streaming a lot more. But in regards to my schedule is completely messed up. Like I don't sleep normal hours, right? I'm basically grabbing hours here and there, and then like on Sundays I sleep for like 11 hours. I'm not getting much sleep, but um, I've been wanting to make some YouTube videos, and I'm doing that in the car now because it's easier. Because then I can just when I'm how do you say it? What if I'm moving around and traveling and doing the things I'm doing, I can just park for a quick 15 minutes and then just record a video, and then I can just edit it when I get home. So I'm gonna be doing that a lot more. I got another video coming out later tonight, so watch out for that. Steve says, for your information, GLAB was a great dead cat bounce last night. Was able to get in at 47, so at 76. Love those plays. I mean, hey, Steve, you are the king bottom feeder, so these plays are probably gonna have some more room to run, but I'm gonna. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more, and because of the new rules with the settled cash for next week, that also means I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. I won't be sporadic, and I won't just be waiting for day trades. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna flip over some of my cash in my margin account and put it into my cash account, just so that I have a little bit more mobility in the trading when it comes to the new rules. So I will be doing that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I'm completely out of capability of trading. Probably watch the market a little bit more once I end the stream, but I am ending the stream. Appreciate everyone coming in. DJ, Pyro, Steve, Landfear, Joel, P71, Lex. Who else? I said Steve, of course, right? Steve. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I will catch you guys for keep a eye on Holo this week. All right. I will, Steve. I will. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Peace.